been in the same church with me for 15 years, and all of a sudden today you want to hang out with me, you want to have lunch with me, you want to call me, you want to come by my house. You ought to get real suspicious and pray that God will give you discernment. Here they're being warned in a dream about the traps and tricks of the enemy. The Bible lets us know that they ought to be going in another direction. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, you ought to go in another direction. God gives them the blessing of warning evidence. Not only does God give them warning evidence, but listen to point number 2. God wanted to protect them from a wicked enemy. Who's the wicked enemy? Herod the Great. Herod, one of these magi in verse 8, to return to him. Herod was not a friend of Jesus Christ. Herod was a descendant of Esau, not Jacob. Rival between Jacob and Esau from the womb at birth, that even in life, which means Herod was not fully Jewish in his bloodline. Yet, he wanted the title alone as king of the Jews. Herod was disturbed and determined to kill and destroy any possible rivals at all costs. He wanted not to worship Jesus, but to kill Jesus. Herod was appointed king by the Roman Senate under the influence of Mark Antony, and Herod is so insecure and so threatened that he murdered his own wife. He's so insecure and so threatened that he murdered his own 2 brothers because he suspected betrayal and treason, which means he murders anybody who he feels is a threat to his power and threat to his position. That means he wants to throw anybody in jail and change the justice system for anybody who voted against him or anybody who came after him. Watch out for Herod, because Herod is the devil's advocate. He wants to take Jesus out of the house. He wants to destroy Jesus. And you got to be careful, because even in church, there's some Herods. There's some people who's trying to take Jesus out of the house. There's some people who's trying to kill Jesus out of you. That's why you got to make sure that the Jesus in you kills the devil in them. And don't allow the devil in them to kill the Jesus in you.